The shocking death of Michael Graziadei, a tragic loss that will leave the world in mourning. It is with profound sorrow and disbelief that the world receives the shocking news of the untimely death of Michael Graziadei, a name synonymous with talent, dedication, and an indomitable spirit. Just 2 hours ago, the entertainment world was struck with a devastating blow as news broke that Graziadei, who had been in the public eye for years due to his roles in popular TV shows, passed away unexpectedly. The loss of this young, vibrant star will resonate across the industry and beyond, leaving fans, friends, and loved ones grappling with the weight of this tragedy. Michael Graziadei, known for his charismatic performances and strong presence on screen, was not just another face in Hollywood but someone who had captured the hearts of audiences and colleagues alike. The outpouring of grief following his passing speaks to the impact he had on those around him, whether through his roles on television or his personal connections off-screen. A rising star, Michael Graziadei's rise to fame began when he first landed his breakout role on the iconic soap opera The Young and the Restless, where he portrayed the character of Daniel Romalotti. With his raw talent and captivating presence, Graziadei quickly became a fan favorite. His portrayal of Daniel was compelling. He infused the role with complexity and emotion, making his character relatable to millions of viewers. It wasn't just his on-screen work that garnered praise, his charisma and work ethic also made him a beloved figure in the entertainment world. Despite his success, Graziadei's journey wasn't an overnight one. Like many of his peers, he had to work tirelessly to earn his place in the industry. But once he arrived, it was clear that his talent was undeniable. His dedication to his craft shone through in every scene he performed, earning him accolades and respect from both fans and fellow actors. He was widely admired for his professionalism and the genuine kindness he showed to everyone on set. The shock of the news. In the wake of his death, fans and colleagues alike have been left stunned by the news, struggling to come to terms with the sudden and heartbreaking loss. The circumstances surrounding Michael's passing are still unclear, but what is certain is that his death marks the end of a promising life and career. As news outlets and social media platforms began to report his death, tributes flooded in from all corners of the globe. Fans who had followed Michael's career since his early days on The Young and the Restless shared their shock and sorrow on social media, recalling how much his work had touched their lives. His peers in the entertainment industry also shared heartfelt messages of grief, with many expressing their disbelief over the loss of someone so young, talented, and full of potential. The news of Michael's death not only shocked those who knew him personally but also the countless fans who admired him from afar. He had become more than just an actor to many. He was a symbol of hope, resilience, and the power of dreams. For many viewers, Michael had been a constant presence in their lives, and now, his absence leaves a void that can never be filled. The legacy he leaves behind. Although Michael Graziadei's life was tragically cut short, the legacy he leaves behind will continue to inspire for generations to come. His work on The Young and the Restless will forever be remembered as a key part of the soap opera's history, and his portrayal of Daniel Romalotti will remain etched in the hearts of his fans. But it wasn't just his acting that made Michael special, it was his passion, his drive, and his commitment to making the world a better place through his work. Even in the short time he spent in the spotlight, Michael demonstrated a depth of character that many actors only strive to achieve. He was known for his generosity, both on and off the set. Whether he was helping a fellow actor or volunteering his time for charity events, Michael never hesitated to use his platform for good. His humility and kindness were qualities that endeared him to all who met him, and these traits will be remembered long after his passing. Michael's death also highlights the fragility of life and the unpredictability of fate. No one could have imagined that this bright, young star would be taken from us so soon. But in the face of this tragedy, we are reminded that life is precious, and we must cherish the moments we have with those we love. The grief of his family and friends. As with any loss, the grief experienced by Michael's family and close friends is immeasurable. In the hours following his passing, messages of support and condolences have poured in from across the world. His family, who had always been his biggest supporters, is now left to cope with the pain of losing someone so dear. For his parents, siblings, and other loved ones, Michael was not just an actor. They lost a son, a brother, and a friend. Those who worked with Michael closely in his professional life have also expressed their sorrow and disbelief. Many of them shared fond memories of working with him, praising his dedication to his craft and his positive energy on set. It is clear that Michael was more than just a colleague to them. He was someone who brought joy and inspiration to everyone he encountered. The loss of such a bright, young life will undoubtedly affect the entertainment industry for years to come. Michael Graziadei's contribution to television, his role in the lives of his fans, and the relationships he cultivated with those around him all speak to the impact he had in such a short amount of time. While his death leaves a gaping hole in the world, it is also a reminder of the deep connections he made, both professionally and personally. The world reacts. The death of Michael Graziadei has reverberated across the entertainment world, with colleagues and fans expressing their sorrow. On social media, tributes have flooded in from fellow actors, producers, and fans alike, all of whom shared their memories and condolences. Many spoke of Michael's professionalism and the warmth he brought to every set he worked on. One of the most touching tributes came from The Young and the Restless co-star, who described Michael as not only an incredible actor but also a kind, caring individual who made everyone feel like family. Other members of the cast and crew of the show shared their grief, remembering how his sense of humor and lightheartedness made him a joy to work with. In addition to his colleagues, fans from all over the world have posted messages of love and admiration. For many, Michael Graziadei had been a part of their lives for years, a familiar face that they had grown to love and appreciate. His death has left an indelible mark on the hearts of those who followed his career and supported him through his journey. Reflecting on life's fragility. In the wake of Michael Graziadei's tragic passing, it's important to reflect on the fragility of life and how quickly things can change. Michael's death serves as a stark reminder that we cannot take anything for granted. Despite his success and the promising future he had ahead of him, he was still vulnerable to the uncertainties of life. We are all reminded, in the most heartbreaking way possible, that no one is invincible, and we must treasure each moment we have. In times like these, it's natural to seek solace in the memories of those who are no longer with us. Michael's legacy will live on through his work, the lives he touched, and the countless people who will continue to carry his memory with them. His impact was not limited to his roles on television, it extended far beyond the screen. Michael was someone who believed in the power of kindness, the importance of human connection, and the beauty of following one's passion. These values will continue to inspire those who knew him, both personally and professionally. A farewell to a rising star. As we come to terms with the loss of Michael Graziadei, we must remember him not for the tragedy of his early death but for the brilliance of his life. He was a star whose light shone brightly, and even though it was extinguished far too soon, his memory will continue to illuminate the hearts of those who loved him. In the coming days, we can expect more tributes and remembrances to pour in, as the world continues to grieve the loss of this extraordinary young man. Michael Graziadei may no longer be with us, but his legacy will remain alive in the stories he told through his work, the kindness he shared, and the love he gave.